Anatolj, I think, is the name. 74 years old, owes $100,000 on a $400,000 home. The interest rate is 2.25%, amazing for 11 more years. Monthly payment is about $800. They sold a rental for $140,000. The question is, should we pay off the home? I was thinking of putting it in T-bills at 5.53% to keep the principal. They have $20,000 of emergency funds and a monthly income of about $5,000. What do you think, Shanna?
So the Rapid Fire Friday answer is to go with your gut. I am more of a fan. So a 2.25% mortgage is probably, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing. I don't think that we're going to see those kind of mortgage rates ever again, maybe in my entire lifetime, unless things go a lot differently than what I expect. So here's one of the things that you have to consider is if you've got $140,000 in the bank and you owe $100,000 to a mortgage company, you are not really in debt. You have a monthly obligation to pay a financial institution that's charging you 2.25% for the use of that money. You have $140,000 in the bank. So if anything went south and for some reason it became imperative that you pay off that home, you could easily do it. You could take the money out of the bank and pay off the mortgage. So money always has to have a home. So what you're thinking about, if you can get if you can put that $140,000 into an instrument earning 5.5%, and you're only being charged 2.25% for the use of that other money, then it makes sense. Now, if there comes a time when, because your rate is fixed, I'm assuming that the 2.25% mortgage is fixed. The other thing that you want to consider is what's going to happen to your home when you pass. So do you have children that really want to keep your home? If you do, then that might be an argument more for paying it off so that it passes with no debt, and the kids don't have, if there's more than one kid, they don't have to figure out how to move around and divide up the assets so that one person can keep it. If the house is going to be, if you're fairly sure that the house is going to be sold, then I'm more of a fan of letting the house be sold and that debt being paid off and then that money being transferred, because at this point you either can invest $140,000 in something else or you can invest it in the home. So if you think the home has a chance of growing faster than anything else that you can invest in, then that's one of the ways that you decide.